guys, and welcome back to my channel. You lot should just make a meme of that, like, welcome back to my channel. It's so funny. So today, we're not talking about a Riverdale, even though this is my brand new top and I wore it today. You know, and it cost me £6 for Primark, but, you know, love Riverdale. But we're not talking about that today. And my friend got jealous, because I have the hoodie and this now, so that's my radiator making that sound. Do you mind? I'm trying to shoot a video here. Thank you. Thank you. Next. Anyway, so I'm doing a story time about my NCS experience. This is my point of view, no one else's, my point of view. So I signed up in like June or May or June, I can't remember, with my school, because you know how they come into the schools and do the presentation and blah da 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 da, all that crap. So I went on the Wandsworth wave. I don't know what is wave 1 or wave 2, I can't remember, it's been such a long time ago. So I did that. Then in what day? Then in July, I forgot what day I went. Then July, I started it. It was like, I think it's like 3 weeks, the program is. So 1 week you go to some destination to do activities. The second week is like action project thing, I think. Then the third week is something, I can't remember. So I did that, and my friend was supposed to come with me, or I'll go with her on one wave, but we got separated and all that hassle and blah, 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 all that boring stuff. So I was the first one, so the first day I was the first one there, so we had to meet up in a place with all the like, there we go, senior mentors, that's what they're called. And I was the first one there. I was so early because my mum had to go somewhere. So that was, then I was there for a while just talking to the senior mentors, and I had my own personal one because, yeah, because I have stuff, I don't want to say it because, you know, it's kind of personal. And yeah, I had one. She kind of looked like Clary from Shadowhunters, but except a blonde and a Welsh version. She kind of looked like her, like kind of little bit looked like Clary from Shadowhunters. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you a photo of Clary. So if you do know what I'm talking about, obviously you know what Clary looks like and stuff like that. But yeah, let me just go. Just taking a long time to load. So yeah, she kind of looked like this, kind of looked like Clary. Oops. Kind of looked like Clary like that, but except with light blonde hair and like a different kind of face shape and stuff like that. And she was from Wales or whatever. So yeah, I had her, and I obviously had the main senior mentor person of the group. I think our group was called Jackman or something. So it was Jackman, Reese. What was the names? Jackman, Reese, and something else. I can't remember the names of the groups and stuff. So I was in Jackman, and there's like 11 of us in one group. So I met everyone, had fun, met other people from other groups. They were really nice and stuff like that. Still keep in contact with them and stuff like that. I'm just a little high up, so I'm just gonna. Ooh. So yeah, so I just interfere. So I did that. First week, so everyone arrived at the thing. A few hours later, everyone arrived at the thing, and then the coach was like outside to take us somewhere. We didn't know where we were going, so we were just like, where we're going. Then it was like, how many hours drive? Like a 4-hour drive to some place outside of London. It's like an activity centre or something. So we went there, and then like we had to share rooms, so there's separate rooms for boys and for girls. So there's a girl side and a boy side, obviously. Who I shared, so there was like bunk beds. So I was on the bottom, some girls on top, other side, bottom, top. Yeah. Yeah, I think it looked like that. So yeah, there's four people in one room, which is good. It was kind of good. So yeah, that was the place we went to was not that nice. It was like a cabin in the woods. I think that's a horror movie. I'm not sure, but it wasn't like that. Don't worry. Yeah, they had like so you know, like, what's it called? That adventure thing in London. I forgot what it's called. Go Ape. There we go. It's kind of like that. So you have zip wire, you have climbing, you have whatever. So they had that outside. So you do that on like different days and stuff like that. And you have like this obstacles thing that you can trust, and I get onto that later. So we got there, unpacked our stuff. We saw the shower. The shower wasn't that nice. So basically, if I say this is the shower, yeah, and this is the curtain, yeah, but they didn't have no like basin. You know what I mean? So like, you know how you step into a shower and there's like a basin? In this one, it was just like the floor, like just literally the normal floor, like the tile floor, and then it was like the shower and then the curtain. The water went everywhere. When everyone was showering, the water went everywhere. And I didn't pack any flip-flops because I thought it would be a proper shower, but no, it wasn't. It was kind of bad and stuff like that. So obviously I had to kind of wear my trainers into the shower. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, then the food was so horrible. It was like, like for breakfast it wasn't that bad because they had bacon, pancakes, they had eggs, they had beans, they had whatever. But when it came to dinner, the spaghetti bolognese, the lasagna, the only thing we could eat was like the jacket potato. It was jacket potato, cheese, cucumber, lettuce with it, whatever you wanted with it. But the main meals were okay, but they weren't, nice. It's like a campsite basically. So yeah. Then like I met my team, my group, whatever, started to chat to them, stuff like that, trying to get to know them. But like only 2 people in my group liked me and the rest didn't. So I was like, okay then, let me just leave them to it, I guess, because I couldn't be asked. You know when you put all that effort in to meet new people and they don't want to chat to you back, and you're just like, why am I here? What am I doing here? You know what I mean? This is for no reason. Right. So the first couple of days when we were there, we did the climbing thingy, like the zip wire, the climbing thingy. You have to zip wire from up to down. You have to do that. Obviously I'm scared of heights, so it was really high up. It wasn't like Go Ape level, it was like higher than that, literally. There was like level 1, level 2 and level 3. Level 3 was like the highest and I got scared, so I couldn't zip wire down. I'm such a chicken. And stuff like that. So yeah, like the second or third day we went on a hike. That hike was so long, my feet couldn't handle that. The shoes were rubbing in, my feet were rubbing in my shoes and the socks, everything. I wore black wool and it was hot that day. It was hot. It was hotter than it is now. It was sunny. It was, I wore black. I don't know why I wore black all day. Kind of was stupid. Because it looked like it was cloudy when we first went out, but yeah. And then some other people in my group wanted to go like another hill or whatever. I was like, no, I need to go back and rest. I had to sit down nearly every 5 minutes to go on that hike. That's how bad my feet are. So yeah. Yeah, that's how bad my feet are. So, yeah, not gonna get into that. So we did that. Um, what else? They had a TV room. Love Island was long on at the time. People were outside chilling, they were talking, whatever. I spoke to people from other groups who I really liked and they're really nice and I got on with them. I still talk to them now, which is a good thing. Need to meet up with them in the summer, 100%. What else? So yeah, that was like week 1 of NCS. Then it got to week 2. I think I remember what we did in week 2. Then on the last day, when we got back to London, back to the centre thing, whatever, we were on the coach, right? I spoke to one of my other friends from the other group or whatever, and basically my group was like playing Heads Up and stuff like that, and I was trying to join in, be with the group and be with the kids, but they didn't obviously want me there, so I was like, okay, let me just listen to my music and stuff like that and talk to my friend and talk to my other friends, and then we showed our crisps together and we chatted and stuff like that, so it was really like nice to be accepted somewhere like else, and my group obviously didn't like me, so fuck them. Fuck you, you motherfuckers. Sorry for swearing, but hate them. Only 2 of them liked me and I liked them back, but the rest of them, fuck you all. Sorry. I don't care if you're watching this, fuck you all. Yeah. Anyway, then we got back. The second week we went to St George's University in Kingston. Was it in Kingston or Kennington? I don't know where it was. Or somewhere, I don't know. And we got there and we had to do what was it? I can't remember. What did we have? We had to do some. Oh yeah, we had to do a project thing. So there's different group. For the groups, you had to do like different projects. So our one was like based on the homeless and stuff like that. So we had to go to a homeless shelter to see how to raise money and stuff like that, and you could tell my group wasn't like, some of them wasn't very enthusiastic about like working and like trying to like think of ideas to raise the money or trying to think what you can do with the homeless people on that day, because obviously I wasn't there that day because I went out somewhere and stuff like that, but like I could tell they weren't on it, like, because with me, in secondary I used to help to like raise money and stuff for my house charity, and I used to love doing that and stuff, obviously, but like with my NCS group, like none of them hardly wanted to do the work. Only 3 of us did, to be honest. Like it was like that every single week. When we did a team like game or exercise, it was like that. They didn't really put much effort and stuff like that. And yeah, sorry, this is really difficult for me to talk about. So yeah, anyway, and yeah, so like we went there, and then we had to like trying to think of for fundraising. Went to the thing, people had to write stuff down. I wasn't really interested because no, I mean, like, when you talk about something, something really brought me, I just like on a floor seat like this, just like all forward, like that's what I was nearly doing. So yeah, we went there, and then everyone else was like, oh, let's go to McDonald's, yeah, let's do this, whatever. Oh. And then they just got all lazy, and then I was like, okay. I like McDonald's, so I was like, okay, then let's go. Yay. Only the 2 people who liked me actually talked to me in McDonald's, in my group, and stuff like that. So yeah, only those 2 talked to me, so yeah, only those 2 people talked to me in McDonald's, not the rest of my group and stuff like that. Because my personal senior mentor was helping someone because they lost their another person in McDonald's lost their handbag in the women's toilet, or somebody took it or something. Was trying to help them, and like my group's moaning at her, telling, "Oh, let's go," and whatever, and this. I was like, guys, she's helping someone because they lost whatever. Do you mind and stuff like that? And then like this one guy in McDonald's kicked us out. Like we were sitting there chilling, eating whatever, talking on our phones, whatever. This one, because we were upstairs, yeah, we didn't cause no trouble. We just sat there, and the guy was like, "Oh, it's very busy downstairs, and people need to sit and whatever." I was thinking, and then we all went downstairs, right? And we were like, we said we can't leave because you can't go anywhere without your senior mentors and stuff like that. So the guy was like, "Oh, you need to go," and we looked downstairs, like it's empty, like literally there was like 2 people in the queue for McDonald's, and he's trying to kick us out. So I was like, we can't go without our senior mentors. How many times this guy wasn't listening? And then finally my senior mentor caught up that person, and then we went. So, oh yeah, we went back to the university. I shared a flat with, I think, 3 people, and they're from different groups, and they were really nice and stuff like that, obviously, and shared food. Like sharing is caring, you know what I mean? Talked about listening to music. We had to do like a cooking challenge and stuff like that. We had to cook for ourselves. We had to do whatever. We had to wash out. We had to make tea. We had to whatever, which was really good experience if you're going to like uni and stuff. So yeah. 3rd week, we were still at the university, but not like staying there and stuff like that. And we're doing like presentations and stuff, I guess. Like presentation about our experience at NCS the first week. So yeah, that was fun. I didn't really like going up in front of people and talking about it. My mum went to the thing. I can't stop laughing, it's so fucking funny. My mum went to the thing, yeah, and she could tell by my face I didn't want to be there. She could tell I didn't want to be standing up talking for everyone. She could tell I can be there all in all. I was like, she was like, "Are you doing it?" I was like, she could tell by my face, my expression and stuff like that. So yeah, so fucking funny. And then in when do we get our certificates? Yeah, and stuff like that, and yeah, and he kept in contact with a few of them and stuff like that, which is good. I need to meet up with them in the summer, 100%, from the other groups and stuff. So yeah, my group didn't really like me, and they can go all suck. They can, you know why? Because I'm a great person to be around. If you're horrible to me, I'll be horrible back. Sorry, telling the truth now. If you're horrible to me, I'll be horrible back. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with my feelings. Don't mess with my personality, or you'll get a kick where the sun don't shine. I'm warning those people out there, okay? I might be joyful and stuff in these videos, but still, when people piss me off, it's not fun, okay? And my friends can tell you from experience, but still, okay? But like, yeah, didn't like NCS. I mean, like, because I was on Wandsworth, I think the other ways would be better and stuff like that, because I was on Wandsworth. And also, I forgot to tell you, I was project manager for like a day. So you do this daily thing where each person be like project managers, or be like in charge or whatever. For say someone got hurt, well, they did get hurt, then I had to take them to the ER because I was a good person. And I worked and that looks good on your CVs and stuff like that. So if you go to NCS and you be like a project manager for the day or whatever, that looks good on your CVs, because that's like where your skills are and where your things are, and like your talking and stuff like that. So yeah, I tried to help as much as I can, but hardly nobody wanted my help. I was like, okay then, leave you to it, you know. So yeah, that's my story time. but NCS. Oh no, I'm not done. Sorry. I keep going yes, no, 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 yes, no. So we had our certificate ceremony, yeah, in September before we. No, it was during college. Yeah, it was on a Saturday or something. We saw each other all again. My group. Harley sat next to me. So that was fun. But the other people from other groups, like my friends and stuff, sat next to me. It was really good. And we were just laughing the whole way through and stuff. Like, our parents can sit next to us for some reason. We don't know why. So it was like our wave, and it was like all different waves in one big thing. I forgot where it was, like near the O2 or something. I forgot where it was. And it's like all in this big thing, and our parents sat down there. We had to sit up there. It's all like the different waves from different, like from Croydon, Lambeth, whatever, London, whatever. So yeah, we did. We got our certificates and stuff. It was really short. They could have just posted that. Like, what was the big fuss about? I don't know. They could have just posted it, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my experience at NCS. So it's really, this is not really like a video to put you off from going to NCS. Like, this is my experience. So you guys, if you go this summer, do you mind? Piece of fluff. So this is not really a like put off. Oh, I don't want to go because Kaya, this is her experience. This is my own like personal account of what I was feeling, what was happening, what was. If you guys want to go and have fun, that's up to you. But don't do the Wandsworth wave. Go on the Croydon or something. I should have did that. I don't know why I'm whispering, but still, you know what I mean. But yeah. But you know what I mean, right? So yeah, I hope you. Oh yeah, tip of the day. Forgot about that. I keep forgetting, and then it'll come back to me. Okay, here's one. When you're experiencing difficulties in life and it feels like you're going backwards, an arrow can only be shot by pulling it backward. When life is dragging you back with difficulties, it means it's going to launch you into something great. So just focus and keep going. Oh, an arrow can only be shot by. Oh, it means it's going to launch you. Oh, it's the same thing. Sorry. Don't know what happened there. Okay. So I agree. This is kind of related to this video in a way. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, if you experience difficulties, don't let it hold you. Feel you're going backwards. Feel like you're going forwards. You're experiencing like the outside world in a way. For say you're the only child, right? And your mum will let you go outside and stuff like that. Like, this is a way experiencing that world and stuff like that. Meet new people, meet new whatever, have the skill sets on your CV when you're older, stuff like that. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is not to put you off NCS and stuff like that. So if you want to go, it's up to you. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up and share the video. You know what I'm saying? Just share. Actually, don't share this video. Don't share it. If you want to share it, it's up to you. But press that big red subscribe button, ding the notification bell, and I'll see you next week. Might be doing a nice video for you all, you know what I'm saying? That might be a clue. So yeah, bye my sunflowers.